So I get this question a lot. Joe, how do you stay motivated? It's a great question, especially this week since I haven't been sleeping well and I'm really tired and I really don't feel like working out. So it got me thinking, why do I bother? Why do I push myself to exercise almost every day at age 63 when I'm retired now and I could be taking it easy? And to be completely honest, the answer is kind of embarrassing. It didn't start out with some lofty goal of living longer or being healthier. Honestly, it started with vanity, pure and simple. It's embarrassing, but it's true. I liked looking good for my age. 20 years ago, I was your typical software developer. I spent 8 hours a day slouching at my desk, eating snacks, and then playing video games all night. So it's no surprise that I got chubby and out of shape. And I hated how I looked. But I kept putting it off, doing anything about it for years. But then something finally kicked me into gear. My wife and I were planning our first all-inclusive beach vacation, and I didn't want to be just another guy on the beach with a big beer belly. So I started running on a treadmill at night. I watched what I ate, and miraculously, I lost 25 pounds in 3 months. I loved how I looked, and it felt so good to achieve that goal. But that was back then. What motivates me today? Well, honestly, I still like to look good. But there's a lot more to it now. And here are a couple of the other things that keep me motivated, especially on these tough mornings. Number one is my grandkids. They think I'm Superman. We play this game called Disney Ride, where I lift them up and swoosh them through the air like they're on a roller coaster. I love to hear their squeals of delight and their cries, again, Grampy. It's priceless. And at age 63, I've got more strength and energy now than I did when I was 43. I love that I can keep up with my sons-in-law in tough obstacle races like Spartan and Tough Mudder. Of course, I think about the future too. I've spent decades saving money for retirement, but what's the point of having financial freedom if you don't have the health to enjoy it? I want to spend my retirement years traveling, sailing, swimming in the ocean, not sitting in a doctor's office, or worse, a nursing home. So this is how I save up health for the future. I used to worry a lot about cognitive decline and dementia. I thought getting it was just a genetic lottery. But now I know that staying fit and staying strong, eating right, all help to protect my brain as I age. And that is a powerful motivation for me too. But to be totally honest, on these mornings when I'm feeling tired or lazy, I'm not thinking about longevity or cognitive decline. I'm thinking about how good I'll feel after the workout, how I want to keep looking good, and most importantly, how I want to be able to throw my grandkids in the air next year. After doing this for almost 20 years, it just feels natural now. Skipping a workout feels weird. I guess that's the power of habit. What used to be hard eventually becomes second nature. So yeah, maybe my fitness journey started with vanity, and that's still there, but it's turned into something much bigger. It's become part of who I am. And I'm not special. I'm just a regular guy who decided to stay consistent with fitness. And some days it's hard. Some days I don't want to do it, but I do it anyway. Yes, for how I look, but also for how I feel, what I can do, and of course, for the future. That's why I bother. So my advice is to start small, stay consistent, and find your own why. If you enjoyed this conversation, please give it a like and subscribe to RIP Seniors for more practical inspiration for fitness over 60. And let me know in the comments what motivates you to stay fit. Thanks for listening, and remember, when you stay fit, you stay young.